home. And this is what Judge Cahill, had to say to explain the reasoning why he decided to send her home.
I denied the motion for cause basically because it did not appear that it was the language per se that was causing difficulties. It was more she's not a sophisticated witness or a sophisticated juror.
So you guys just heard from Judge Cahill there. That was his response to a juror who he said it wasn't a language barrier. He said it was a lack of sophistication. And so that really, it was insulting for certain members of our community. In fact, we saw a protest response to that direct quote from Judge Cahill yesterday. Yesterday during lunch, some of you may have been able to tune in for some of the live stream. I know that there was some technical issues there, so the stream got split up into two different feeds. I want you to hear from Toussaint Morrison, who had a direct response to that comment from Judge Cahill.
And we're out here for a sister who was ruled out of jury selection due to the fact she was considered not sophisticated. Let me tell you something about sophistication. There are many white families in Minnetonka that will kill to get their kid into a Spanish immersion school. Listen! They will drag another woman down from the rung of that ladder just to get that kid in there. I have seen it. I've worked in these suburban schools, and I tell you what, they go hard for the kids. They want their white kid to learn Spanish. You want to know why? Because it's fucking sophisticated. So for all the caucasity going up in the courtroom, you doling out this hurtful language, criminalizing people that are bilingual. Because when a white person's bilingual, it's sophisticated. But if a brown person's bilingual, something else. You got to change your perspective. You got to change the way you look at things. You got to educate yourself. You got to get educated. And let me tell you, if they want to learn a second language so bad, look at why. Look at why. It's important to understand folks. It's important to be able to speak to people. It's important to be able to listen to people. It's important to understand the world. Get out of your bubble. Get out of the courtroom. Get out of your suburb. Get out of your community that's holding you back. Elevate yourself to know and do better. So you're not looking at brown folks and saying they're not sophisticated because they speak a second language. I know a lot of white folks that speak one language and they don't sound right. But I never pull up on them and call them not sophisticated. I just say, hey, let's learn. You gonna learn today? I would say, hey, go get your cousin, man. Teach that person. We just had some white folks over here that look sketchy by the bus stop. They could probably do better too. They can probably do a lot better. Educate them. The idea is that I'm not ruling y'all out.
So you just heard from community organizer Toussaint Morrison.